Welcome back to Midday. We're starting the show off talking about hunting and fishing season because, of course, it's almost September, which is when it all kicks off. And we have Rob from Wholesale Sports joining us. Thanks for being here, Rob.
Thank you for having us.
We will get to the details of this fine piece of work here in just a moment. But let's just talk, first of all, maybe a little bit about this season. It's starting to kick off. You were just mentioning people are coming into the store and already getting what they need for hunting and fishing season.
Very much so. People are planning ahead and preparing themselves because just around the corner here, hunting season is starting as of September 1st. And it carries right on through into December in this area here. And so people are preparing themselves by purchasing licenses and all the goodies that you would need to either do a backpack type trip or even just day trips. You have to be prepared for the elements and everything else that you could or possibly face while you're out there.
So what are some of the things that they really need to purchase in order to, even if it's just a day trip? I mean, I know there's probably more that goes into it if you're staying overnight, but you know, what are some of the main things that you would really suggest?
Well, I think you always have to prepare for the worst and hope for the best, especially when you're going out for the day, because you never know where you're going to end up. And in most cases, you're going to be totally out of cell service and having to be self-sufficient should something go wrong. For myself, I always carry things like matches, fire starter, flint steel, something to start a fire with if my matches or my lighter doesn't work, along with something that you can sleep in, something that's going to keep you warm, something to clean your water with, like water tablets or something along those lines. I carry water tablets with me all the time, even if I know where I'm going and I'm only going to be out for a few hours, but you never know what's going to happen. I carry with myself a spot transmitter, so should I get in trouble, I can push a button and an SOS signal will go out and help hopefully will come very soon.
Good.
So,
well, let's talk. I mean, this looks like a rifle you would take out into the woods, maybe. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but maybe you can tell us a little bit about why you brought this.
I'm going to tell you why I brought this. This rifle that I have in front of me here, it's made by Weatherbeats, the Vanguard 2, and it's designed by Wholesale Sports and offered exclusively to Wholesale Sports. So it's got the nice Cerakoting on it, which is going to make it a lot more rugged for outdoors. It's not going to rust. You can't really scratch it, and a beautiful walnut stock. It's quite a nice rifle. And what's so special about this and why I brought this on to the show is because Wholesale Sports will be donating $100 of every sale of this rifle to the Canadian Wounded Warriors Fund. And that's very special.
Very special.
You know, it's our way of saying thank you to those, the veterans, the active people, whether they're first responders or within the military. And we want to help the best way we can. And this is one way we see that we can do it.
What would the price of this be? The
price for the rifle alone is $999.99.
Okay.
And we're offering it in 3 different calibers. For those who don't know calibers, it's a .243 caliber, the .270 caliber, the .30-06 caliber, and the .300 Winchester Magnum caliber, which is what this one is here today.
Okay, and then any of those calibers, $100 will be donated?
$100 will be donated to the Canadian Wounded Warriors Fund, yes, for sure.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So it's a great cause, and then you combine the scope on it. It's a Leupold VX3I. And with each rifle sold that the scope comes on, you get a customized turret for it that is customized to the bullet and the bullet speed. So you can crank the elevation turret to say 1, which would be for 100 yards, and so on and so forth. And so it's a really special piece, and it's really well put together. For those who are interested, yes.
Yeah, we should mention it's not loaded, just so everyone knows.
It's not loaded, it has a trigger lock on it, yeah. I don't even have the key for the trigger lock.
That was my first question when you got up here.
Yeah.
Not that I think you would bring in a loaded gun.
No, I would not.
And then we have, would you take this out too, or is this just for camping?
That's for camping, or a base camp, or a lot of people just use it at their home when they, when they want to cook outside.
Right.
So this is a Camp Chef, a Pro 60 camp stove, or a stove, and what's great about it, and I'm going to let the cat out of the bag here, on Thursday it's coming on sale.
Oh, good.
50% off, and that's unheard of. That's a huge discount. So the regular price of that great stove there is $324.99. So coming on Thursday,
price is
$162.49.
Wow.
So and that's awesome. people who buy Camp Chef absolutely love them. I have yet to hear one complaint about the Camp Chef product. They make a 1-burner stove, a 2-burner stove, and a 3-burner stove, and they also make a camp oven and all kinds of things. And also with that great offer that's being made starting Thursday, all other Camp Chef accessories and even other stoves are going to be offered at 25% off.
Amazing.
So it's amazing. You can put skillets on there for doing anything you want on it. You can put a barbecue attachment on it. Some people now are, instead of, when their barbecues break down, instead of buying a new barbecue, they're buying the Camp Chef stove with the barbecue attachment. Then they can not just barbecue with it, but they can also do the things they want outdoors. You can do your outdoor canning with it. You can do all kinds of things. It's very, very cool.
Great. Well, thanks, Rob.
Well, thank you.
Informational as always for any outdoor enthusiasts. Head into Wholesale Sports. There's the information at the bottom of the screen for more details. And we'll be right back after a break. Stay with us.